Yes, 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 yes. Make sure you log on to doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Doggydiamondsnofilter.com is the official website of Doggie Diamonds. You can find all the videos, all the live streams, everything, all the content that I put out there is on doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Make sure you log on to that website daily and bookmark it. And if you haven't heard and you don't know anything about the promotion that I offer, listen, I'm going to give you some information really quick about the $100 promo deal that I offer. The promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's on the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the Threads accounts, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. You must be Cash App ready, and I can help you bring awareness to your products. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram, at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. Listen, man, and if you need help, you need graphics done, you need any help with your brand, how to market, promote your brand, how to boost your brand, and you just need information on how to do anything, then just hit me up at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram as well. Everything is at Doggie Diamonds. Must be Cash App ready at Doggie Diamonds. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, this is a part of the rundown. And I'm going to do a reaction to somebody else's content. Tonight's content comes courtesy of Ray Daniels. He did an interview with Deb Antney. If you don't know who Deb Antney is, she is Waka Flocka's mother, but she does not like to be referred to as Waka Flocka's mother. She told me that herself because she said when you just call her Waka Flocka's mother, it kills her identity. So she likes to be referred to as Deb Antney. So that's what I refer to her as, or Miss Deb, as many people call her. She's managed the likes of Waka Flocka, Gucci Man, OJ the Juice Man, French Montana, as well as Nicki Minaj, Johnny Blaze, Woo the Kid, and others. She's been on many reality TV shows as well as another show. So she did this interview with Ray Daniels that you can find. I'm going to have this as a first pinned comment. Shout out to Ray Daniels. Let's get his subscribers up. I really like his interviews. He's based out of Atlanta, and I like what he does. So I'm going to use him as content, react to his video. And she talks about how Diddy tried to bully her. You know, she's a bully herself, so that's funny coming from her. When I mean bully, she doesn't bully people, but, you know, she's about her coins and about her business, and she don't take no shit. So she explains how French Montana ended up with Diddy. So the reason why this is ironic, and I'm doing this because, you know, if you paying attention, I just did the Meek Mill thing. And the other person in the equation is French Montana, who we haven't heard from as well. So let's get into this interview and react to it. Let's go.
Never gonna sit there and do dirt.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna add fuel to the fire.
So y'all first time was working together was Nick? Was it?
She's talking about
Was it French?
Ray Daniels asking her because prior to that, she said all thing that's going on with Diddy, she's not going to add fuel to the fire because he got children and all of that, but she don't rock with him. And Ray Daniels is asking her the first time y'all worked together, was it for Nicki? Because remember, he so-called was managing Nicki.
I thought, because that was kind of the first.
I did the deal. I wanted Kanye.
Look.
Okay, so here it was. It was Jay-Z.
Okay.
It was Kanye. And it was Puff.
Those are the people that were bidding for French Montana to sign with. She wanted French to go with Kanye. And this is what happened.
Yep.
Right? So Puff says hard.
Hard PA.
And at that time, we didn't have that little... No, I'm lying, because we did.
Yeah.
Because that time it had already happened. And so Hard Pierre played me.
Okay.
And he started saying stuff, but I still did not want French to go to Puffy.
Yeah.
So when you watch this interview, because I don't want to kill this interview by playing the whole thing. It's only 5 minutes long, so I'm really going to play a few seconds. When you watch the interview, she's going to explain why her and Diddy had beef.
I wanted him with Kanye. But because Kanye didn't have no phone,
Fred said that he couldn't get him on the phone.
he couldn't get him on the phone. But Kanye don't like telephones.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Kanye do not like phones.
That's deep. I didn't know. I never knew that.
All right? And I think that's the smartest thing in the world.
Right. It is. It is.
All right. All right. I think that's smart. But he didn't want Ye. Jay-Z dropped him.
So she's gonna explain. So when she says Jay-Z dropped him, she's gonna explain why he did that.
Jay-Z dropped French?
Yeah, he dropped because I had created a bidding war.
Okay. Oh, Jay-Z dropped.
Jay dropped.
Okay.
And I said, why? And he said he was disloyal.
So now, respectfully, years ago, reason why this is important too, I'm gonna tell you. Years ago, I saw French do a song, Chopper Down. French is from the Bronx, New York. He did a song called Chopper Down, where it was Southern. I didn't like it. I was used to Cocaine City French. I didn't understand, chop a nigga down. I didn't understand that. So I went on Twitter and expressed, like, I don't like that song. It was this dude that eventually got kicked out the whip. He used to do these mixtapes called The Evil Empire, and he was just on French. He thought he was down with French, which I heard eventually he got kicked out the whip. He told French what I said. Now, this is 2009 or something like that. Twitter was just starting. I never said French is a sucker. I never said nothing about nobody gangsta. I just said I don't like him doing no South music. He went and told him what I said. French was upset. They saw my former partner, shook him out of his boots. And he came back to me, I saw him, nigga, you supposed to be thorough when you in the street. Shit happened in the street, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, French was upset that I said I didn't like the record. And but looking at French has been down with Akon, Rick Ross, Diddy, DFL, many different crews. So for Jay-Z to say he's disloyal, continue.
He knew he was going to be disloyal.
French.
Oh, and he was down with that. So she's saying Jay-Z dropped out of the French sweepstakes. He told her that he was going to be disloyal because he was going to be disloyal to anybody. And then what she's saying, the irony is French end up being disloyal to her. And she's the one, again, to chop her down and all that. That was her thing.
French.
That was the most powerfulest thing ever.
He was warning you. He saw something.
Yep.
And he wanted you to know.
And
yeah.
it's crazy how people didn't want people because of stuff that they seen.
Yeah.
And he was happy to go with Puff because the plane, the girl.
So basically, everything that Puff had to offer, he was happy to deal with that. He was happy to Chopper Down was not dope. See, y'all always go. I already know what I'm dealing with. Y'all gonna say something is dope that wasn't dope. So basically, long story short, if you just came in the room and you wasn't here earlier, I played a clip of Deb Antney interview with Ray Daniels. Shout out to Ray Daniels. He has a great podcast. I like his interviewing style and how he do stuff. She explained how French was in a bidding war between Diddy, Kanye West, and Jay-Z. They couldn't get in contact with Kanye. She wanted him to be with Kanye. At this particular time, she was managing him. She wanted him to go with Kanye, but he wanted to go with Puff because of the plane, the cars, the girls, all that stuff, right? So he didn't go with Kanye because he couldn't get him on the phone. And Jay-Z said, I'm not rocking with him. And she said, why? And Jay-Z told her, because he's disloyal. So Jay-Z allegedly saw something in him that initially came to fruition because French dropped her when he went with Puff. But again, she also had Nicki, who ended up going to Puff as well. So, a lot of individuals, and I'm gonna stop the music for this. A lot of individuals in our culture, it's very hard to make it. But a lot of individuals have been down with a lot of people in the culture, going to this crew, to this crew, to this crew. Back in the days, we used to call it crew hopping. Now it's cool to be down with 20 record labels and be a part of 20 crews and all that. I never liked it. But at the end of it all, a lot of people in our culture have been hitchhikers. And a hitchhiker, their goal is to get where they're going, and they don't care who car they jump in. And as you go on the road and you take them on the road with you, if your car breaks down, you think they're going to get out the car and help you get a jump or help you fix the flat tire. They're not. They're going to get out the car and stick their thumb out and wait for the next car to come to take them where they got to go to. That's why you see so many guys be on 20 different record labels, a new crew. 1 minute they with them, then they with them, then they with them. People question Jay-Z's loyalty as well. Many people in our culture is loyal to success. They loyal to the money. They're not loyal to people. I will say this. I would never do it. But it takes a certain individual to be disloyal and achieve their goal. It takes a certain type of individual. And it's a sick admiration that I have for people sometimes because I don't have the heart to do it. But when they do it and it works, the ends justify the means. See, disloyalty has become a way of life in our culture, whether it's black culture or nigger culture. Being disloyal is not a big deal anymore. You're one post away from being unfollowed. You're one phone conversation for somebody not talking to you no more. You're one non-greeting for somebody to just say, I don't fuck with you. Because social media is more antisocial than anything. Social media consists of individuals saying who they don't fuck with. That's just social media. That's just the culture now. It's cool to have multiple women. It's cool to have multiple women. It's cool to do diabolical shit with whoever. And it doesn't matter who helped you. It doesn't matter who believed in you before anybody else believed in you. It don't matter no more. So actually French, and I would say Nicki too to a certain extent, that was the foundation of a lot. Because again, in the end, when somebody makes it, it's justifiable now. When you're disloyal and you don't make it, then you're a fool. But when you were disloyal and now you on a private jet and you smashing Khloe Kardashian and you in the loop because that's what you see for yourself. See, she probably wanted French with Kanye because she knew the music would be good. Also, Kanye is going to put the music out. He wanted to be with Puff for the cars, the girls, the party. Wasn't even really about the music. See, I take loyalty personal. I take it personal because where we're from, disloyalty could cost you your life. That's how most of us was raised. Now we took from the streets and we go on the internet and we test loyalty through posts and videos and all that. That's not what loyalty is. Loyalty, first and foremost, is being loyal to yourself and saying, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me, and respecting people's brand and respecting people's intellectual property. So Jay-Z can say somebody is disloyal in the eyes of the people because he sits at the head of the table. We judge people based off their money. We base success off materialism. So if a person has a car, boat, plane, a certain woman or whatever the case may be, they got say so. Truthfully and open and honestly, none of these motherfuckers are loyal. They loyal to the bag. They're loyal to success. They loyal to getting to a next place. But I want to say this, and this is very important when we talk about loyalty. Don't be like me, a loyal fool, staying in places and situations longer than you should have. To where you got the red flags and you got the signs that this ain't gonna go well for you. But your loyalty made you stay longer than you should have until the disloyalty is blatant and in your face and it's embarrassing to where you forced to make a choice for your livelihood. I tell you, get out. I tell you, get out. You speak to individuals. You ask individuals, yo, what we doing? You go off their ways and actions, and then you make a move. And what's happening right now, a lot of people are moving themselves out the way. And you can see it, and it's evident. See, me, I never liked this person with this people, then I see them with this people. I'd be like, who the hell is your crew? And this is not even really about Jay-Z. It's just ironic that he's saying that. But Jay-Z, what I will say is that he made it plain in the beginning that he wanted the money. He made it plain in the beginning that he came in the culture for money. And anybody who comes in the culture for money and success, they cannot be loyal because they're going to be loyal to the money. So I don't think Jay-Z is disloyal. I just think it's ironic that he talks about loyalty when his loyalty lies in the bag. His loyalty lies in success. His loyalty lies in achieving a goal. He said he's doing what he's doing to Def Jam till he becomes the $100 million man. Now, when you become $100 million man, you know how many toes you got to step on? You know how many people you got to not deal with? You know how many people are bad for your image, who's bad for your brand? They might have been loyal to you. They might have wanted to bust their gun for you. They might have invested in you early on, but they're bad for your brand now. For example, Jay-Z is from Marcy Projects, and I'm not saying this happening, but I got political ties to Marcy Projects. But at a particular point, when he's going to the hood spots, the tunnel, the Muse, the home base, all of these speed and all these spots, it's okay to go get 100 dudes from Marcy to hold them down, and they show up. Everybody in Marcy feel good, and we let's not say Marcy, let's say Staten Island. Let's say Staten Island. It's okay for brothers to go to all the places in Staten Island and grab up all the individuals that's going to hold them down on the street level and go to places. Then once they get to certain places, you can't bring those individuals no more. You know why? Because the same thing you used them for to establish your street credibility, your wild out, and that you ain't no joke. Now, once you get around certain people, that's why this Meek Mill thing and this is correlating together. Once you get around certain people, y'all be fucking everything up. Y'all don't know how to act. So when Nipsey say, circle got smaller, everybody can't go, that's a gift and a curse. Because upon your success or your want to, you need to be successful, people think they're going. So they'll do anything. They will bust their gun. They will do anything thinking they're going. And for the same reason why you love them, now they can't go. So that's why we got so many disgruntled dudes in the hood. That's why we got dudes saying people are disloyal. That's why we saying, yo, they left me behind. They didn't rock with me. That's why people are saying that, because they didn't know that they were being used for a person's image. They didn't know that they was being used for a person's street credibility. They didn't know that they was being used for the muscle. But now once I could get higher security, I don't need you no more. So now when you go into prison, you're like, yo, bail me out. I ain't bailing you out. You did some dumb shit. But at one point, on a come up, your dumb shit helped me. Don't fuck with them niggas from over there. Don't fuck with him. He got them dudes. Don't mess with him because them dudes is going to come. That's when they start moving out of the hood. They start moving to Cali, start moving to places where they're untouchable, unreachable, and you get it. But this is how you get used and you be a crash. Then you start talking loyalty. See, when a person is loyal to money, watch what a person is loyal to. If they loyal to money, I always tell y'all, when it comes to money, pussy, and opportunity, if your man will stab you in your back for any of those three things, don't expect no loyalty from them. Don't be like, yo, he did this, that, and the third. And me, I sit back and I watch people and I say, damn, this nigga's a pussy fiend. So I already know me and you gonna fall out over a chick. Not even because I want to or want the chick, but I already know that you are so thirsty and you such a fiend, you can't control yourself. You have no discipline or self-control. If it's a dude that's very opportunistic, and anybody that's calling them somewhere, they running and they going, and then I already know when it come to the opportunities, he's gonna leave you. He's gonna worry about himself. Also, when it come to money, and a person don't break bread, and they're very, very money hungry, and it's with all money, you already know money is gonna be your downfall. You already know that. And I noticed in my travels from the street to the culture, money, pussy, and opportunity, your ass is expendable. It don't matter if they ate at your mama dinner table at one point. It don't matter if your families are intertwined, if they know your family, if you know their family, if you broke bread, if y'all ate hairy chicken wings and rice together. It don't matter. Money, pussy, and opportunity is the three things that people are most disloyal over. No amount of money could move me. I create opportunities. Pussy don't move me. That's why I am a self-proclaimed loyal fool, because I stay in situations longer, because I'm always trying to see the good in people until it's blatant and it's in my face. Till it's blatant and it's in my face, and then I got to make a decision. And most of the time, people make a decision for me. I'm just saying this to you because this is what goes on. This is what's going on. Don't be no loyal fool. Don't be disloyal. But your first order operation of loyalty is loyal to you. And then we have loyalty where we're trying to make street rules with business, women, and what's good for me. Me, I've always been a we person. I've always been a we're gonna. But the minute you take that W, you turn it upside down and that we turns to me, that's when people are gonna call you disloyal. But my whole life always had somebody holding my leg. Where I couldn't get where I needed to go because I always had somebody holding my leg. It was always us. It was always we. Then you turn that W around and say, hey, man, I got to worry about me. Because when it comes to other people, what they say, I got to feed me. I got to feed my kids. I got to eat. And that we turns to I. That W turns to an M. So it doesn't surprise me, none of these rappers. It doesn't surprise me. The most disloyal people is rappers. They're disloyal. People are loyal to their success. Now we see YouTube fame. People are loyal to opportunity. And even if it's blind opportunity, nothing comes from it. It's just the fact that everybody wants to say, I built this, I did this. When it comes to us, you don't want to work with somebody, under somebody, but when it comes to them, you'll be happy to be a small cog in a big machine. But when it comes to us, you don't want to be a big cog in a small machine. You just want to be down. You just want to say, I'm with somebody. That's the difference between an independent artist and a signed artist. You just want to say, hey, man, I just had a meeting with such and such. So that's why I roll alone. That's why I be by myself. That's why I'm through with trying to help and overcompensate and shit because it ain't. And you know what's funny? I don't expect nobody to be loyal to me anymore because a little bit of money, pussy, and opportunity. It don't matter what you did for some. I'm telling y'all right now, it does not matter what you did for anybody. They're going to say two things. Nobody told you to do that shit. And I was going to get somebody else to do that anyway. But I chose you to help me. Because somebody was going to help me anyway. So when you do shit, just do it from your heart. Don't even look for no look back. Don't keep score, nothing. Don't look for nothing. Me, I like to overcompensate people when they help me in any way. I like to say, yo, man, thank you. They be like, why you say thank you? Because you did this. Because you don't have to do that. And the reason why my mentality is the way it is, I grew up with no parents. So I'm nobody's child per se. But I'm my grandmother's child. I was my aunt's children. Shit, I was my brother's child before, he was my legal guardian. But, nobody had to do anything for me. They didn't have to. When you lose your parents at a young age, well, my mother at a young age and then my father when I was 34, when you lose your parents and you lose the people who's supposed to be obligated to take care of you, when you lose them, you realize how real it is. Now, you become a little bit more appreciative. But in that appreciation, you'll have people who think they could use you and abuse you. And then when you're tired of being used and abused, they want to say you're disloyal. And you just always have to ask the question, did I overcompensate? Did I do my job? Did I work? Did I do what I was supposed to do? And the story is real deep when we talk about French because it was so much shit with me and French. I don't have no issue with French. You know what I'm saying? I just never really been a fan of his music. He's made records that I like, but I never been a fan. But we know in our culture, we're not allowed to express that we don't like somebody's music because they say, that's how I eat. But if I'm a nobody, why does my voice mean anything? If I don't count, why does my voice mean anything? Because if my voice is big, then act like it. Then act like my voice is big. If I say I don't like somebody's music, why do they get mad if I ain't shit? Right? That's like somebody all the way up in the nosebleeds booing you. You don't hear that. Somebody floor seats booing you is a little different. But if I'm in the nosebleeds, according to a lot of people, according to the culture, I'm in the nosebleeds. Why are so many people bothered by what I say? That's for them to answer. Because they'll try to overlook you like, you ain't shit. This person is this person is that, this person is better than you. So how come when I say something, you're so bothered? I'm in the nosebleeds. How you heard me all the way up there? See, they play games. They know. So, again, the Ray Daniels video, shout out to Ray Daniels for providing the content for today. The first pinned comment is going to be his interview. When you go on his interview, make sure you leave a comment and let them know that I sent you there, because Ray Daniels is he's just like us, and we gotta support each other. We gotta see each other win. I don't always have to do the content. I can enjoy the content, support the content, and make sure the content. I have way more subscribers than him, so I feel like my duty in having my platform is to help platforms be better than me, surpass me, or just get they just due, because he does great content. I like his camera work. I like the look. I like the questions. I think it's dope. So when I see shit that I like, I have no choice but to support it. So that's what it is, man. I'm Doggie Diamonds. I didn't mean to stay this long, but, I talk for a living and I got to talking. So that's what it is, man. Make sure the first pinned comment y'all look at on this video is the Ray Daniels full interview. Support his channel, support his efforts. Ray Daniels is dope. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like it. And just let them know who sent you. Let them know we here. The winning team is here supporting you. The homie sent us over here. So we got to let it be known that we support one another, because these others support each other. And we don't be doing that. We think everybody's competition. And I don't think I'm only competing with myself. I'm only trying to be better than me. I'm trying to be better than what I was last week. And we all have inner turmoil. So when the time that you think and you look out and you say, yo, no, I'm not competing with you. I got inner turmoil that I fight. And it ain't got nothing to do with you. No man, woman, or child. I'm my problem. And I try to fight my problems and conquer my problems every day. I got to battle. I'm not trying to battle nobody else. I'm trying to empower other people, because if I slip, right, I know, I might be able to have you look out. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. When I got demonetized about 8 months ago, you notice, respect to Star. Star was the only one that was trying to help me boost my other channel. All these other bastards that I help, even the bozo that used to sit next to me, you notice none of them said, yo, he's in a crisis right now. Dudes made fun. Dudes made videos. I was a laughing stock. All the shit I did for the culture, niggas laughed. But when you bounce back, they get quiet. That's what I'm saying about loyalty. Loyalty is on bad terms or perceived bad terms. Your loyalty don't change. When you're not talking, when you're not seeing eye to eye, when you argue, your loyalty is supposed to never change. When that loyalty change, you was disloyal from the start.